The Pratts descended from a long line of religious dissenters. One of their ancestors was Anne Marbury Hutchinson, sometimes called the first feminist in American history. She was a Puritan who came to the Massachusetts Bay Colony in the 1630s, and almost immediately after she arrived, she began to hold meetings in her home where she taught both women and men. And in these meetings, she also began to criticize some of the ministers. She was brought before a council of the church on accusations of teaching men, criticizing the ministers, and teaching without proper authority. And when John Winthrop, who was the governor, asked her by what authority she taught, she responded, by the authority of an immediate revelation. She compared herself to Abraham, one who God had called to teach others. The governor and the other elders weren't very impressed with her response and expelled Anne and her family from the colony. And Anne and her husband William had 14 children. They were first expelled to Rhode Island, and then they later moved to Long Island, which was a Dutch colony at the time. And a few years later, Anne and all of her children, with the exception of one daughter, were killed in an Indian attack. And the lone surviving daughter is the one through whom the Pratts descend.